We know most people are fascinated with sharks, but it's usually a fearful fascination, right? They come with a sort of a monochromatic idea about sharks, which is they're just these big predators that are going to possibly kill me if I go swimming, right? And that's just not the truth about sharks. They are an ancient and diverse order of animals. They're ecologically so important to the health of habitats all over the globe, and they need our help. If you want to get engaged with wildlife, if you want to get engaged with the sort of richness of the innate attraction of animals in the wild, it's right here in the city, surrounded by 20 million of us. This wildlife exists, paradoxically, surrounded by 20 million people. Historically, that's been a very negative impact that we've had, right? If you think about the amount of plastic that flows into the water, if you think about toxic waste, if you think about any number of pressures that have historically gone on, overfishing, all of those things have been the legacy of our impact on wildlife. What we would like to do here at the New York Aquarium is flip that around and say, listen, there's 20 million of us. Even if we make small changes in our lives, collectively, in the aggregate, that can make a huge difference. We have 18 species of sharks and rays, right? We have about 40 individual animals in here of the sharks and rays. You can see white-tipped reef sharks, you can see black-tipped reef sharks, you can see spotted wobegongs, you can see a zebra shark in there. You get to see these beautiful large sharks. We have sandbars in here, we have sand tiger sharks in here, and we have nurse sharks in here, along with a great collection of rays and skates. Sharks on the East Coast are fairly well protected because we have here in the United States, we have the benefit of a well-regulated fisheries. And that is something that is proven time and time again to be the biggest conservation boon to animals and populations of animals, right? But around the world, those regulated fisheries don't exist, particularly in international waters, and that's where sharks are being slaughtered. Remember, these animals know no boundaries, so they're moving up and down through the coast. They are crossing international boundaries or moving offshore into international waters constantly. When they're out there, they're not subject to those same protections that a regulated fishery here in the United States presents. And these animals are caught, their fins are sliced off, and the bodies themselves, the meat for the most part, is just discarded because it's the fin that's the valuable part of the animal from a fishery economic perspective. Now, if you think about how important they are and how they keep these systems in check, to lose 100 million of these animals is a catastrophic conservation challenge that we really have to rise to collectively all over the world. So for New Yorkers to choose to reduce their use of single-use plastic, for example, to go with a reusable bottle, to go with a reusable straw, to go with a reusable shopping bag, it's not a huge decision to make, but one has a very positive outcome over the other. So if we collectively make these small but meaningful changes, 20 million of us in the aggregate, we can have a great impact in the positive.